I'm sure all of you know this about me by now, but I love cryptids. I am such a huge cryptid enthusiast. You would catch me at like a Bigfoot convention if they were hosted anywhere close to Tampa. I love it. If you don't know what cryptids are, I'll just briefly summarize it. It's basically these very peculiar creatures that are claimed to exist, but no concrete proof has ever confirmed their existence. So things like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, Yeti, Chupacabra, Goatman, Mothman, Batman, things like that. And there's entire communities dedicated to hunting them down and proving that they're real, and they come up with their own fun technology for it, like, a Sasquatch reader, where it'll be like a codename Kids Next Door device. Basically, it's like a fucking toaster with like an antenna sticking off of it that's supposed to pick up on, electromagnetic waves that Bigfoot disperses out or whatever. It's just really fun. I've never seen real evidence that proves the existence of any of these cryptids, but I am always glued to any and all new updates around it. And today we were blessed with a big one for the biggest cryptid, Bigfoot.
It's an elusive creature. Alright, just squat it down.
Where at?
Yeah, let me see your camera, I'll do it.
I guess
That little bastard thought he could go for a leisurely picnic one afternoon and we wouldn't notice? Hooey! Thanks to technology advancing as far as it has, we were able to capture this moment in glorious 4K. We have technology on us at all times with our phones that's able to record these situations and give proof to the claims that have existed for decades now. We caught this fuzzy fuck face red-handed. He went out there, he squatted down, maybe taking a shit, maybe getting ready to eat. We're not entirely sure yet, but one thing's for sure. This lit the Bigfoot community ablaze. Now, obviously, the cryptid community is no stranger to hoaxes. There's been many frauds out there that have faked footage and sightings and evidence and all of that. But this one, many are saying, is legitimate. So I'll give you a little backstory on it in just a moment, but I do want to say, there are different levels of cryptid enthusiasts. There's the ones that will believe anything, even just like a random post on GameSpot.com forums or something from like a completely anonymous user that says, the Chupacabra just broke into my house and sucked Grandpappy's cock. Like, I can't believe what I just witnessed with that one. And they'll be like, I knew the Chupacabra was out there, and apparently it's a sex offender. They'll just take it at face value. Like, I bet I could reach out here and be like, I got your nose, and they'd freak out like, oh shit, my nose. But that's not the whole community. There's a lot of people that enjoy cryptids that understand that there is a different level of evidence required to prove the existence of the creatures. And in this case, there is a lot of them that are saying, this is pretty compelling. So let's go over the story. So a woman named Shannon, along with her husband, were on a train in Colorado, and they noticed something odd out in the distance. There was this goofy-looking creature going for a little stroll, and her, as well as a few other passengers at the back of the locomotive, took notice, took pictures, took the video, and according to Shannon, they had been naysayers when it comes to Bigfoot, but seeing was believing. Now, even in the zoomed-in photo, it's actually kind of hard to make out the full creature here. It looks like he's entered stealth mode. So perhaps Sasquatch are born with some innate ability to camouflage themselves here, and that's how they've been able to elude us for so long, those crafty little devils. And she states that it didn't cause a big panic or a big uproar on the train, and that if the passengers at the back hadn't noticed it, it would have gone completely under the radar and no one would have ever seen it. So they believe it's a legitimate sighting because it seems like a random chance encounter that they, just happened to see it. It wasn't like a Jack Link's commercial that they stumbled upon. It was nothing like that. It really, to them, felt like they just witnessed a miracle here with a Sasquatch walk. So, now it's time for an expert to weigh in. Me. What do I think about all this? I think this is a bunch of baloney. I really think what most likely happened here is some jokester, a practical prankster, put on a Bigfoot costume and just walked out there hoping that people on the train would see him and it'd lead to a big viral video and it'd just lead to headlines, basically. for no other reason than just to have a little fun. It's not exactly the hardest thing in the world to get a Bigfoot costume and just walk out here into this field. Like, I don't think it's so disconnected from civilization that it wouldn't happen. And even if it is actually pretty far away, there are no limits to the lengths people will go to for a joke, especially something like this. And everything here just really strikes all the boxes of being suspiciously set up. Not by the people on the train. I really think everyone on the train was in no way, shape, or form involved in it as like some kind of big plan. It's just this guy and maybe a couple friends decided to do this because it'd be fun. And that's it. I really don't think this is real proof of Bigfoot. I just don't. Would love to be proven wrong. Maybe we get some master Sasquatch super soldier out there that's able to use this video, get the exact longitude, latitude, go to the coordinates, and actually wrangle Bigfoot together and put him in front of, the world and say, look, it's real. That'd be great. But I'm not expecting that to happen. I really don't think this is an actual Bigfoot. But that doesn't stop it from still being fun. Like I said, I love cryptids. I love cryptids so much that I'm actually starting a show about cryptids with Jackson and Windigoon. This is going to be a little shameless plug. It's called The Red Thread, and it's going to be posted on the official YT channel. That's the new channel for the official podcast and all of the other shows that we do there. So The Red Thread will be posted on there, and it's all about cryptids, baby, because all three of us love it. So just a quick, brief little plug for that. It's coming up pretty soon. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Unfortunately, I don't think this is real evidence of an actual Bigfoot. But that doesn't take away the fun of it. I always love to see some new cryptid content, and that's really about it. See ya. Right now, we are living in the golden age of information. The collective knowledge of all of humanity is right at your fingertips on the World Wide Web, the magical cyberspace. And actually, it's become somewhat of an overload of information because you can always find evidence to support any belief you want to have. No matter how unhinged or how unrealistic it is, you can find entire communities of people backed up by their own proof that is convincing enough for them and maybe even you. It's just a matter of asking, typing it in on a search engine, and you can find unlimited information to confirm any belief you want. So, it's clearly led to a problem where people are believing everything and anything. And that's not exclusive to just like dumb people. I see that cope a lot where it's like, oh, only stupid people fall for things like flat earth or goblins. Like, believe it or not, there is a very real community of people that post goblin sightings in the real world. I'm not yanking your chain. It is a community of people that believe goblins walk amongst us, and they'll take these little videos at night of what I imagine is just like little like raccoons or something, and they're like, holy shit, it's a goblin ran across my front yard at 4 a.m. And the same community exists for gnomes. Gnomes have recently been popping off in popularity with people believing there are actually gnomes that walk amongst us. Giants, another one. We recently had a big giant hoopla where a TikToker thought he saw a giant on top of a mountain, and a lot of people believed it. Point is, anyone will believe anything, as long as they just want to, and they can always find evidence for it. And this extends to people that aren't just traditionally, observably stupid people. Anyone, regardless of their intelligence, can easily fall into this rabbit hole where if they hear something that sounds interesting, or maybe they just want to live in a fairy tale or, escape from reality, believe in fantasies, they can easily find evidence to cement those beliefs and have them locked into actually thinking that it's real. And they just kind of fall for it, even if they are just like actually smart people. It can happen. And this extends to even people in power, like the president of Mexico, who recently made a statement about an elf, believing that he had found a real elf picture. And he proudly posted this so-called elf evidence, and my God, how beautiful it was. Did you see the president of Mexico posted a picture of an elf he saw? Is it like a confirmed elf sighting? Mexican president posts photo of what he claims is a Mayan elf. Well, I'll withhold judgment. Let me take a peek here. A mischievous woodland spirit in Maya folklore. Jesus Christ, he's found it. That looks more like one of the NPCs out of Destiny 2 than an elf. This is like the world's most demented elf. Why does this shit look like Darth Sidious up there? How the fuck is that an elf? In what universe? Like, even suspending disbelief, like, obviously this is clearly not anything paranormal or any kind of cryptid. But, like, in what universe would this even be misconstrued as an elf? This is not one of Santa's little helpers, I'll tell you that much. It's 100% an owl doing a hunched shoulder thing. Well, bah humbug to you too, Ebenezer Scrooge. I think this could very well be like a Jawa, perhaps, from Star Wars. Maybe he was disassembling the president of Mexico's car or something and then ran away when he heard him coming. Goatman returns. Oh, no. You don't get a picture of Goatman. If you're close enough to get a picture of Goatman, you're already dead. That guy does not fuck around. I think Goatman is the only cryptid with an actual confirmed kill, because some group of teenagers that was hunting down Goatman fell off a train track. One of the teenagers fell off and died because Goatman resides at the other end of a train track. One of them fell off and died. So Goatman does actually have a kill under his belt. Goatman is real and he ate my ass. Yeah, I believe it. That guy's a fucking pervert, honestly. Mothman. Too small to be Mothman, and there's no giant wings. We watched an entire breakdown on the lore of Mothman. This looks nothing like him. Unless he's wearing a hoodie. It also looks nothing like this. I like how he puts the side by side, though, as if it's supposed to be, like, definitive proof. Like, look! They're the same picture. It's the same thing. This looks like a Jimmy Neutron carving. According to the traditional Maya belief, Aluxes are small, mischievous creatures that inhabit forests and fields and prone to playing tricks on people, such as hiding things. Some people leave small offerings to appease them. Well, why would you leave small offerings? Wouldn't that just entice them to keep coming back for the offerings? That seems like a terrible plan. That'd just make them gluttonous. You're feeding them? Interesting. Hey, maybe the joke's on us. Maybe he's right. Maybe that really is a little elf. A little goofball up there. This picture is from 2 years ago. What? I thought he took the picture. I thought that was the whole point. You're telling me this guy just Googled, like, Aluxes, whatever they're called? The fuck is the point of that? Massachusetts police on the hunt for a 200-pound stolen Shrek statue. Wow, that thing's beautiful. This is 200 pounds. This looks like someone made it out of clay in arts and crafts. I haven't read very much so far, but I'm going to tell you, this feels like a psyop. I feel like this is all a big scam. They just wanted to get this in the headlines, so they made this knowing it's an abomination, a beautiful one at that. And they pretended that it's been stolen, reported it missing in order for all of the news agencies to pick up on it as a massive ploy. I see right through the scheme. Stolen by the deep state. Yeah. God damn it. The Illuminati's taking our Shrek statues.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera.
My mom said don't watch these, but I'm staying up late and watching them anyway.
On YouTube over 8 years ago and were uploaded by YouTube user Marvin Kagawas. Marvin explains that after his grandmother passed away, strange, unexplained events began to occur in his family home. One night, he captures the terrifying activity on camera.
Maybe drifting. Unless you're some spooky.
Alvin.
Man, I can't see shit, thank you. Now where's your old ass grandma? And why is she playing with children's toys?
Ain't funny anymore, man.
Wait, was that the... When you stub your toe and it hurts
Love it.
you, the Ed and Eddie one? Friends song?
Ain't funny, man.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, there's gonna be something in the mirror. Oh my god. Grandma's trapped in the mirror. That clumsy old slut. Oh my god. She slapped the light.
When he gets back to the living room, a lamp hanging from the ceiling
Ah!
back and forth. Marvin is just done, and he runs back upstairs to his bedroom. In another video, Marvin is playing around with the settings on his Xbox One Connect.
Well, that's where you
He
fucked up. That
discovers
actually
the
might be
night vision
haunted.
feature and tries it out.
Xbox One.
What he captures
Jesus Christ.
is downright chilling.
Hey you guys, I just wanted to show you guys a pretty quick feature of the Xbox One and its Connect. It actually has a pretty cool night vision that I just found today. If you guys are
The only people playing Xbox One are probably
I'll
ghosts.
show the people who don't know. Night vision for you guys. As you can see, it's just it lights up the
Who the
it's actually-
fuck is over there?
I don't know if
Oh
they
my
have an
god,
app for this
it's a
or
Demogorgon.
not, but you also have this version of the camera. I don't know what it is. I think it's either infrared or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's infrared.
Back to dark.
Does it come with an
So
EMF
all you can
reader?
see is my Xbox controller.
Connect EMF?
And back to night vision. It's actually, you know, pretty cool feature for the Xbox Connect that I haven't really heard of until now. Maybe they have an app for it or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Someone or something can be seen standing in the back room, but Marvin
Is that
doesn't
my
notice.
dad?
He turns off
What the
night
fuck is your
vision
dad
and
doing
he
over
turns
there,
it
huh?
back on. The figure is gone.
Man's trying to make a YouTube
Marvin
video.
says he has no idea who or what this could be. But interestingly, before Marvin's grandmother passed away, this room in the back was her sewing room. Marvin says his family
What?
moved shortly after this incident.
The room in the back was... This isn't the room in the back. That's like literally the family room. So is the whole downstairs her sewing room? And why don't you have like a whole room dedicated to sewing? What is it, like a fucking 15-room house?
This next video shows a
Here's the
family
prime
spending a
Nut
fun
Bob
day at
and
the
Liz
park
and
somewhere
Tier 1
in
Bear.
Japan.
Risa
A young
Bruce.
boy dips his feet in the water of the wading pool and trudges along the edge. But there's something else in the water.
Oh, the Loch Ness Monster. I already know it. It's gonna come out of that tunnel. That bastard. Awesome. What is a baby alien? What's down there?
Now, some superstitious viewers of the video believe that the hand belongs to a Japanese amphibious water sprite known in folklore to be a kappa.
Oh, a kappa?
Less friendly. Throughout history, the little water monsters
Wait, what the fuck?
have been said to lure and drown victims.
That might
in
actually have been a
ponds and
kappa.
Rivers. So could this little hand belong to a kappa?
Kappa.
Or
Bro,
could this
kappa.
be something else entirely? Late one night, Young is live on Twitch when he encounters something that sends chills down his spine.
Is it a bath salt attic? Is someone blowing an Aztec death whistle? What is that? Oh, actually, I know exactly. That's a fox, right? Didn't we get to the bottom of this a while ago? Because we hear that sometimes, or we've seen that sometimes in these compilations. Those are foxes, right? Fox make those like absolutely abhorrent, awful screeching noises. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, cool. Also, Aztec death whistle. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but those things are nuts. They make a brutal sound. If I remember correctly, they used to be made out of the skulls of their enemies or something.
For Day of the Dead celebration, and also they use when they have a war.
Make the enemies
when they
shit themselves
fight
to death.
with other tribes. They play over 100 instruments, 100 dead whistles,
Next to the bitch Paleo, maybe some
Marching.
Viper, and the Prime
and
Rat.
make a lot of noise. So this is the dead whistle.
Isn't that shit fucking awesome? It sounds like the angry German kid.
Dead whistle.
That's pretty much what every League player sounds like when they're playing ranked. Yeah, so that's definitely a fox though. Fox make that gross noise too.
What if the animal comes out? Why is the animal following me?
Young and his live audience are undecided on who or what this could be. Some think
I mean, he
it
said
might just be
animal.
animals, the light,
Thanks to
and the
Reese
mirror.
Tinky.
Reddit user Danat Shepard related a very strange story.
Reddit.
He said that he woke up
Now
one
I know
night
I
to
can
a
trust
strange
it.
light shining somewhere in his bedroom. He grabbed his iPhone and caught the strange
The upside
event
down.
on camera. But Danat proved them wrong by posting 2 wide-angle pictures of his bedroom.
Oh my
showing
God.
that the lighted
Then it
display
is
was
real.
actually appearing in a large wardrobe mirror. Reddit users went to work examining the video, and they found what looks like a bizarre face in the reflection of the desk when the video is enhanced.
Oh fuck. It's the desk lamp ghost.
But Danat
I mean, this is a very easy video to fake, but if you want a practical effects definition, oh, actually, he might get to it.
bears. Did Danat experience an unexplained event? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I wish you would stop saying elaborate for things like this. It's a very easy thing to fake. You could edit it, obviously, but if you want an even easier, like, practical solution, he can just turn the light on when he turns the camera towards the mirror. He takes a long time going from lamp to mirror. So as he's turning the phone, he can just flick the lamp on. Like, it's super easy. Like, there's so many easy ways of faking this. It's not super elaborate. What is this, like the youngest burglar of all time? Is that the kid? Oh, I see.
The little boy backs out of the room and seems a bit startled as he looks up at something that we can't see. The light flickers and he walks away, but something seems to follow him.
Yeah, it must be Slender Man on all
appears
fours.
to look like him. But what do you think this could be?
Probably, I think it's a
And why
doppelganger.
did the TikTok account suddenly disappear? Waking up to a nightmare. The clip is chilling, but unfortunately, the source is unknown. It shows a man sleeping in bed, and then things get weird.
Whoa! He's being abducted! It's a close encounter with a third kind! Wow, he's handling this really well. He immediately meditates.
Now, I don't know who this guy is or whether the footage is real or fake.
I think it's real.
It has terrified hundreds of viewers who found it online. So, what do you think? Is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Very elaborate,
decide.
actually. Perhaps.
Hospital of
And I have decided it's real.
Paranormal. It is also said that a dark demonic presence stalks the building.
Why,
Some
though?
even claim to have seen the gloomy apparition of an old nurse roaming the hospital halls.
But why
The
would she?
Archivo Extinto team splits up to explore different paranormal hotspots throughout the maternity hospital.
Don't touch my vest. That's my coat. She haunts for the views. True, but she'd get so many more views if she did a little bit more. Like, all the hauntings are super lame. She could do something really cool. If she just cared about viral videos. See, that's fucking lame. Like, why wouldn't she do something cool? Like, she could, like, run at him holding the robe. The ghost filmed it. Imagine that twist. Guys, there's something I didn't tell you. I didn't come here with a cameraman. Then the ghost just turns it on themselves. It'd be fucking nuts. What are they doing? Dragging a box across the floor? What is this noise? No one walks like that. Thanks the prime car. No! They're coming! I mean, you could just leave if you're a pussy.
Y no quiero que nada de lo que pueda haber en este lugar se me
Thanks,
pegue o
Reese
se
Hawk.
vaya conmigo o con nadie de
Don't pray, you're gonna make the ghosts mad. Praying just attracts them to you. Yeah, I don't know what he's thinking. Ghost orbs. Ghost orbs. Oh, fuck. Why is it moaning so much? Dude really loves religion. Man, now you just wasted God's time with that prayer. He knows this is fake. You know this is fake. You've just taken some of God's time away from someone that gave a real prayer to him. Are you happy now? Asshole.
The team decides to end their investigation right there and head home.
But the facility was locked.
Investigators capture proof of ghosts
in fact, the facility never existed.
Crazy.
Fuck, it's coming!
Just like last time, a dark figure comes out of the shadows and then disappears back into the darkness.
I didn't see that, but I heard it.
Could it be that Joe's son saw a paranormal entity? A quote, scary friend? I leave it up to you to decide.
Why is there a camera in their room? I don't know, but almost all of these videos have cameras in their bedroom, which is weird. Instead of going to help, they just go inside. I mean, this one could be real. That could just be someone in trouble. What if they could have just saved her life?
Moved into the neighborhood 4 months earlier and ran inside to keep his 14-year-old cousin safe.
Like, just at least call the police to help her.
SUV drive.
Could be sketchy, could be used for robbery. Yeah, I'm not saying they have to, like, go there physically and, like, check on her. You could just call the police and be like, hey, there's a lady here that looks like she probably needs help. Like, that could have also been someone that just escaped from, like, a captive. Someone that'd been kidnapped.
Oscar believes the woman might
that shit does happen very rarely, but still does happen sometimes. We saw that TikTok video where that happened, and it was real. A real story.
But another bonus scary video.
I have a crackhead lady who does this just outside my apartment weekly. Yeah, I mean, it could very easily be drugs, but like I said, when we were watching that, like, TikTok videos that actually had a real story behind them, there was that lady who had actually escaped from a kidnapping situation, and she was, like, beat the fuck up, screaming for help and delusional on the side of the sidewalk. And it was real. Like, she needed help. And she had her life saved. Like, it's not something that's common, but I mean, they could have at least, like, called the police to get someone out there, and I think they probably did. And it even showed, like, that comment saying, did you at least call the police? And then they came back, so I'm sure they did. Just saying. Not saying they needed to run out there and, like, pick her up like a firefighter rescuing someone from a building. We just do the bare minimum. Uh-oh. He got infected with the scarlet rot. Too close. God damn. This is getting intense. That wasn't his friend coughing. That sounded feminine. Uh-oh. It's clearly coming from behind you. Just look behind you. Stop stalling. I want to see it. I want to say hi to her. Whoa! It's the shoe ghost. No, he's fine. His shoes just came untied and he tripped.
Thanks so much for watching.
This next clip was aired on EXN, a paranormal TV show in Mexico.
Yeah, we watched this video. 100%. This is the same one, right?
Normal enough, showcasing a large church full of people gathered around and singing.
And then this has the one where it's like a angel landed in Jakarta, Indonesia to remind us of 9/11. Isn't this that video? Slaptam just really likes angels videos, I guess.
But little do these churchgoers know that they may have been joined by something not of this world during their usual Sunday gathering. Take a look at what the cameras caught.
Why would an angel land in Indonesia to remind us of 9/11? That is exactly what I said. Hold on, let me find the clip. I think it was 10 angels. Camera. We watched it not... This is the one. Oh wait, no, this is just the raw footage. It was definitely slapped ham, right? Did he delete the video?
Both had an angel on them. As the worship band said, Jesus take all of me. God sent a miraculous sign to confirm what he was doing.
Here it is.
Indonesia. Footage was captured on the 11th of September 2011 in Jakarta, Indonesia. A glowing winged creature that resembles an angel descends from above and briefly lands on the ground before flying away.
Very playful.
Some even suggested that it was a protector sent from above to remind the world of the 9/11 tragedy that occurred 11 years earlier.
Obviously. The Lord said, we need to remind people of 9/11. Let's send an angel to Jakarta, Indonesia. Just in case they forgot about 9/11.
Given the setting, many viewers have dubbed this figure an angel.
Well, that's clearly what it is.
That it's pure white
Or a
and looks to
ghost.
be glowing has left many people in awe that this congregation may have been graced by the divine.
Maybe it's like a Patronus charm from Harry
As
Potter.
always, I'll throw this out. Months later, a man named Brian Roth was taking a photo of his grandson and his teammate at the exact same football field that Doug's son Kyle was headed to when he got into that fatal
Oh
accident.
no, now he's stuck playing
All
football for
seemed perfectly
eternity?
fine at first until
What?
Brian took a look at the photo.
What?
As you can see, there's a strange white figure to the left of the boys.
Yeah, but why? Let's assume that's an angel for a
Upon
second.
seeing
Why is
this,
he
Brian
teabagging
was
that
equal
kid?
parts fascinated and convinced that the figure seen in the photograph was that of Kyle.
No, don't do
hovering
that.
over the field and giving it his watchful eye.
But he's not, that's not what's happening. He's not watching over the field. Dude is literally like planking on a child. Don't say that's Kyle. That's insulting to him. I don't know Kyle, but come on now. This doesn't strike me as something that any angel would do. Is it actually a mosquito? I just assumed it was like a shittily developed photo with like a speck of dust on it or some shit. But I can kind of see like a dragonfly or like a mosquito. Or a grasshopper. Oh, it could be a grasshopper. A grasshopper would make the most sense, but I find it hard to believe he wouldn't notice a fucking grasshopper on his lens. I'm thinking it's more likely a mosquito or something, maybe even a hornet.
Prove this for sure.
It's a mosquito
Gives Doug
angel.
and his family some peace of mind, then that's all that
Oh,
matters.
imagine.
As the two girls sing and the rest of the churchgoers clap along, something strange seems to happen right in front of the videographer. Take a look.
Two different phantom angels.
Is this genuine footage of an angel roaming the halls of a church? Or is there another way to explain the sighting?
No, that's the only explanation, is that it's angels roaming the church. There's nothing else it could be.
Homeowner Glenn Thorman
No!
to see something hovering over
The fuck
his
is that? The
car.
angel of death? It's got a sword.
Bizarre image prompted Glenn and
The
his
angel
wife,
of a
as well as
weeb.
their pastor, to believe that an angel paid them a visit in the middle of the night. The Fox
Mothman?
News team who covered the
could be
story
Mothman.
spoke to Pastor Don Piper about the strange image.
Why?
According to Piper, when he died, he was carried by a large number of angels up to the gates of heaven. And if the story is true,
That seems so
evidence
inefficient.
that there was an angel in Thorman's driveway does make for a fascinating conclusion.
Wait, what the fuck?
What do you think?
It's a-
Is this really an angel? Love to hear your take.
At least here it kind of looks cool, but
below.
the next picture it's literally just a moth. Just an actual moth. What kind of angel flies away like this? I don't know Slappy Ham very well. I just watch this silly shit. Do you think he actually believes these things? Like, he'll see a picture like this and he's like, oh my fucking god. Oh my god, it's an angel. No way. I don't think so either. I think he has to know, like, it's just for kids to be like, oh my god, it's an angel. You know, that's a very good point. What do the comments say? That angel over the truck is clearly a moth. Alright, bah humbug to you too, Scrooge. Whatever. I believe angels are all around us and they protect us. I think it's refreshing to see this type of evidence. Evidence is a word that is used awfully loose here, but alright, let's ride. Love, love, love number 2. You can see the wings on several angels. God is great. God is great. I'm excited for number 2. I don't want to spoil it.
Asher got bored in the middle of the flight and asked his mother Kerry if he could take photos with her phone. The family thought nothing of it. While she was scrolling through her son's photos...
That's not an angel, that's an alien.
Normal, except for this one.
Imagine it's actually an alien. I bet they
Kerry
were
believes
shocked.
that the figure floating around in the sky is Asher's guardian angel.
What?
Saying that he's always had something watching over him and protecting him. Asher has Down syndrome and his mother believes he's always had a sixth sense when it comes to people needing a comforting hug or a big smile. She says that she'll never know the definite truth behind the image, but is taking comfort in her beliefs and says that she was just happy her son was able to find some joy in his photos.
Oh, that took a wholesome turn then. Okay. It was something that they weren't trying to be like, look, angels are real on Facebook or anything. It was more wholesome.
In December. It looks as though a large array of white glowing figures are standing amongst the other churchgoers.
Yeah, it's the entire angel unit. Wow. Look at all of them.
Some commenters have said that this is just a bunch of people dressed in white, which is making the camera pick up on it brightly. But that doesn't seem to be the case, as there are other people in the same room.
That's also a stupid explanation.
Anyway. Most people in the comments section, however...
How dumb are people? Clearly it's just they were wearing white. It's absolutely angels. I mean, like, there's nothing else it can be. This is what the guy in the comments was saying. He loves number 2 because God is great and you can see all their wings. So now I see it. Top 5 angels that are worse than demons.
Beings. If we take a look at the biblical representation of angels,
they're fucking terrifying.
A much more cosmic depiction.
Yep, scary.
Pretty freaky. Shapeless, full of eyeballs, and meant to carry the wrath of God himself, angels aren't the cherubic choir boys we might imagine. And thanks to this, a lot of them are much scarier than the demons often referenced in horror. Right on. Coming in at number 5, we've got the cherubim. A mainstay in the home decor of grandmothers and churchgoers everywhere, folks tend to love cherubs.
It's like a little baby
chubby
thing.
Little cheeks, lovely little wings, and a whole lot of resemblance to babies. So their quasi-human form is about the only part they got right. Otherwise, cherubim are jam-packed with terrible features that would probably give kids nightmares. First off, they don't have just one face.
That looks cool.
4. One of a human, one of a
Holy
lion,
shit.
one of an ox, and one of an eagle. That's a lot of freaky faces. Add in 4 wings.
Bible angels are
a
so
wild and
fucking
crazy creature.
wild.
But the base, and apparently they were often accompanied by another indecipherable being. A half machine, half creature full of whirling crystalline forms, these interlocking wheels stared down upon folks with hundreds of eyes that covered their entire bodies. Imagine that, being visited by an angel, and instead of seeing a calming, serene humanoid dressed in white, you're greeted by some awful...
Oh, just like in Bayonetta.
And its pet crystalline wheel.
That looks exactly like the guy from Bayonetta.
No wonder folks who claim to have... I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that folks don't often associate flying snakes with angels, but here we are.
Looks cool.
These winged, wiggly forces are meant to hover above God's throne, singing about how excellent and for their actual airborne maneuvers and forward.
I just want to see the pictures at this point.
Also their feet.
That's not very scary.
Flying praise. You might be conjuring up images of Greek demigods right now, but angels to revolt against. Up to. Created
Is this
right
Lucifer?
After he was one of the first angels to revolt against God, and that's just the start too. Belial led an army against Michael, resulting in untold amounts of carnage. Each associated with healing doesn't mean he can't bring the pain. The demon deserved it.
Yeah. He didn't even cover the cool ones that are like the wheel guy, the guy with like wheels and eyes and shit. And there's like the moose monster guy. 5 angels caught on tape. Is this proof of heaven? Have you ever been scared by any videos? Nope. Oh, it's the Jakarta angel. The 9/11 reminder from the last one. Yeah, that one was confirmed legitimate. What's next? Where's the angel? The angel caused the car accident? They're gonna slow it down, there's an angel behind the wheel. So this guy got extremely lucky and all of a sudden it's proof of heaven? I didn't see an angel like move him. That was the whole thing? 12.5 million views for this. How does that happen? Oh, this is the one where the Flash saves the day. I remember this one. Oh, maybe not. Or this is just the director's cut? Why is the footage so long? Isn't this the one where, like, there's a baby stroller and then, yeah. Not exactly a baby stroller, but close enough. Is that real? It is? It was the fastest angel in heaven. This is the guy that records televisions for when they glitch and then uses it as proof that people have shape-shifting powers and reptilians are real. We've seen this. Or maybe we just saw part 1. This is one of my favorite conspiracies, actually.
Ryan, is that at all a consideration? So when you speak...
Whoa! I saw it! Holy fuck. Well, I'm sold. I came into this video a non-believer, and that was enough to convince me.
Longer they'll live. Sick, I know, but I also know you want to hear what she has to say. The doc says if these people don't get help or straighten up fast, I haven't pre-read any of this. Brittany won't make it to the age 30. Lindsay won't see.
Oh my god.
And Michael Jackson
she's transmogrifying. What the fuck is happening?
Angelina's gonna have a long
oh my god.
Life.
She's turning into an animorph.
Ah! If you're not already bipolar...
I hear yelling in the...
The anchor's claws appear to transform as well. This all but confirms it's a technical error.
No.
Though dismiss this, arguing that the claws are part of the disguise. Regardless, she isn't the only Fox News reporter to allegedly transform into...
That is a good response. No. Reptilians also use fake clothes.
News anchor.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
Deputies and
he's polymorphing.
Locals say the speeders have taken over.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Last night, stories go around the mountains about the winner-take-all races. Well, the owner of the website who advertises those races...
Oh, he's turning into Harvey Dent!
It's all just a joke. He says it doesn't really
What the fuck is that?
He put them on his website just to annoy the locals.
Oh, wait, alright, never mind. I actually believe in it now. What the fuck was that?
Over and over here, and other people cause problems. The bicyclists, the cars.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall when his eyes are popping out of his skull when he takes his helmet off.
Are driving really fast, or the inexperienced.
He's doing it again.
Powerful bikes.
Oh, it's like leaving bubblegum out in the sun.
That's kind of the.
A paleontologist who theorized that if dinosaurs hadn't gone extinct, they would have eventually evolved into this humanoid creature. As seen, this life form has the appearance of a typical reptilian. Is it therefore possible that the name is a known joke?
What? Far be it for me to fact check the expert, but did anyone ever say that if dinosaurs didn't go extinct, they would have evolved into a reptilian? How long ago did dinosaurs live again? It was like 60 million years, right? God, the paleontologists in chat's gonna lose their goddamn mind. So anywhere between 60 million and 2 billion, I see. Very helpful. 40 years ago. Okay. Well, let's work under the assumption that it's 60 million. Would they have been able to evolve that much in 60 million years? I don't think so. I don't think they'd go from, like, tiny-armed, giant fucking skull dinosaurs into a proper businessman reptilian. That feels like it just wouldn't work.
So far, it's been
really
inspiring.
And not unpleasant. I mean,
oh my god!
Change all that.
No, we're not going to.
150 countries.
She's doing it again.
With teenagers.
She's fucking freestyling, transforming willy-nilly.
Living in extreme poverty or living with HIV.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god!
Listen to their stories and write them for UNICEF. And so, I mean, I obviously learned so much from these kids. I learned from Anna in particular, who has lived in.
Oh, it's a video game glitch in the real world.
To live each day to its fullest.
Doing any kind of missionary work.
She's turned into a beehive.
And you then went on.
Not again. I can't handle it. The truth is overwhelming.
It's been 7 years.
It's too much. Oh, her face is morphing into an actual butthole.
It was incredible.
Oh god.
When you see.
I mean, you can't explain that. Finally got Sasquatch. It's about fucking time. I wish they threw a Pokeball at it or something, capture it. That way we can bring it in and study it. Instead of just fucking filming. I feel bad for the guy that they dressed up to do this. He just has to walk around aimlessly in the snow, doing nothing. 10 more laps. Here we go. Back to the scary shit. Whoa! Look at it! Oh my god! It's a phantom! What's he doing? Ah! He's stealing from downstairs. It's Harry and Ron with the invisibility cloak. My god. No way! It's the ghost of fluorescent lights? Ah! 2 Komodo dragons fight on Indonesian island? Jesus Christ. It's like a Godzilla movie. He's got him in a full mount. 10 unexplained goblin sightings from around the world. Now we're getting into some videos that actually have potential, I think. What do we got? See if I can solve this.
Goblins are a terrifying entity to think about. They're tiny little creatures that
Those
are
aren't goblins.
violent in nature and usually don't think too well of humans.
None of these are goblins.
Numerous goblin.
Oh god, we're going in. Space goblins. Ah!
The tiny hopping goblin. One afternoon, someone was filming a little boy. When the boy accidentally kicked the ball into the hallway,
oh god,
he appears a little reluctant to go out and get the ball.
That's the goblins' territory.
We know it takes a couple of steps into the hallway. What he sees next
oh!
a shriek of terror through everyone's spines, and in the camera frame, you can see a small creature hopping through the frame. It's too
How small does he think a goblin is?
Torso or hind legs.
Didn't we see this video for gnomes? Wasn't this confirmed to be a gnome sighting, not a goblin? Did this guy do any research? Where is that little bastard? That's clearly a gnome. It's like one of the like Rice Krispie guys. God damn, amateur. He didn't do any amount of research. Fucking has a montage of everything but goblins in the beginning. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This guy does not know goblins.
No one's really sure what it is, and it's only in the camera frame for
not true.
seconds.
Experts have confirmed that it's a gnome.
The little boy crying. We're not sure if he ever got his ball back or if the family stayed in that home. It could have been some kind of small rodent for all we know.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Why would it be a rodent? It's clearly a goblin.
It's a well-lit area, so no one suspects anything of being over there.
Goblins do hate soccer.
Over there, however, something
he's not gonna like this.
Nowhere and begins walking towards the darkness. It appears to be a small goblin-like creature wearing a robe and a hoodie. No.
As goblins are known to do. Goblins are very well known to love robes and hoodies. This looks more like a Jawa from Star Wars. I think we can't rule out that possibility. It could even be Georgie from It. Like maybe he's going to try and catch his boat. The quality is too low to know for sure, but there is still that possibility it's a goblin. I can't see their face.
They don't quite catch up or see the creature ever again, but the boys do leave back.
Goblins are not an evil gnome, they're very different.
A small person wearing a robe, and if it was in fact a person, why was it walking the way that it was? Why did it not...
It's running, it's called running.
Out in the middle of the night, walking alone in a dangerous place.
I can't tell if this guy, like the guy who made the video, is serious or not, or if he's just playing into like children. Like this could very well just be my Final Fantasy XIV character for all we know. But like, why does he keep saying like he's walking weird when he's clearly running? Why didn't he say anything? What the fuck is he gonna say? I don't go around talking to kids playing soccer at 4 a.m. Like I can't tell if the guy's just going along with it to appeal to like actual babies or not, or if he really does believe these things. I love these videos though, regardless. I like to believe that the guy behind the channel is truly frightened by the things that he finds, and he posts them in earnest. That's what I choose to believe.
Thinks of the object standing right behind them against the wall, sitting...
That's a gnome!
That's because everyone assumed it was some kind
of... Or the Pope. Like, the Pope got hit with a shrink ray. He's got the Pope hat.
To move like a human, that people start to become concerned. The object seems to grow legs and quickly walks out of the frame, sending people scrambling.
Are we sure it's not a dildo?
Leaving the camera. Did a lawn ornament or object come to life? Was a goblin hiding there the whole time watching the kids play? Or is there a
It's probably a goblin. That's probably a
running
goblin.
We can see in the beginning of the video is a tree, some fencing, and some grass.
Goblins!
However, things
They're having a marathon!
turn as some small objects, smaller
Track and field
begin
goblins.
to run alongside the fence. You can see a couple of objects fly over the fence and stop moving. There could be a simple explanation for this video. Perhaps it was a group of kids running and
No.
particles of clothing to throw them over.
It's clearly goblins that were running away from like a death beam. And then 2 of them got vaporized.
Truly frightening. A little creature peers around the corner.
This is another gnome!
Quickly goes back behind.
This channel sucks. What the fuck? They just take the gnome videos and then call it a goblin. We've seen like half of these when we were researching real gnomes. Obviously, as one does. Because I've become a leading expert on identifying gnomes and pixies. This is not a goblin.
As she's walking back, we see a small creature that looks like a goblin or leprechaun casually strolling through as if he lived there.
And he seems to have copied her clothing. Ah, so it's like a chameleon. He can mimic the colors around him. What if it's her from a different dimension? And the multiverse collapsed on top of each other because they have the same hair, same top, same jeans. And in this dimension that we collided with momentarily, we all happen to be like 1 foot tall. Oh my fucking god.
This small creature appears to be running for cover. The small creature runs behind what appears to be a stand.
It's Dobby the house elf!
Even the child
Christ!
catches a glimpse of the small creature because he looks under the desk to see if he can spot him again. Couldn't seem to find it either. We're not certain what exactly they caught on camera, but we can definitely tell you that it didn't seem human.
It's definitely a goblin. I mean, obviously. Oh, who would even bother making this video? Is there like a community of people who just make fake goblin videos, I guess? Like, why even make this? Doesn't make any fucking sense. It looks like they just rotoscoped some like guy who was streaking at a soccer game and then like put it here, like superimposed it here. It's DB Cooper. That's true, it could be. Pretty wild stuff. I mean, I'm convinced. I was a little skeptical coming into this. It's like, yeah, gnomes are real. We all know that. Pixies too. But like goblins, that's a little far-fetched. But now, after seeing some of this hard proof, like what the fuck is this? You know, you can't explain that.
The sideways moving goblin.
These titles are amazing.
Or a hallway video. The only thing we see in the image is some weird limping creature that seems to be holding something in its right or left hand. We can't tell if the back or front is turned towards.
Oh, the goblins doing the old karaoke.
It almost moves as if it's a doll.
The footwork drill from football.
In ones outside, but then we see this shadowy-like figure appear and start moving.
What the fuck?
Between windows and in between the apartments.
As goblins are known to do.
The figure. This is why you should never leave your window open at night, because you never know who or what could crawl inside.
Yeah.
Appears to be rather
you don't want to invite a goblin
like it
in.
Knows how to scale wall. It doesn't move or look like any known animal, so we can only assume that the video has to either be fake or that this was something we'll never be able to explain. A photo in a photo. One of the most crystal clear cases.
This is one of the better videos I've seen to convince me of goblins. Like, how can you argue?
That starts when the creature starts moving, it almost looks like it's a dressed monkey, but it doesn't move like a monkey and doesn't behave like
His potential explanations are remarkable.
It takes a minute to stop and just sits there, watching the cameraman. The people don't seem to be too frightened because they have no clue what it is. After a minute, it takes off into the wilderness to never be seen again. Do you think any of these goblins...
What do you mean? Like, isn't this just actually a child?
Starts moving, it almost looks like it's a dressed...
I feel like whoever made this video is a goblin, and he's trying his best to get us off of his trail, like, look at these goblins! And there's like fire hydrants and like human beings wearing a hoodie. Because this guy seems so detached from like the most basic thought processes of like I've ever heard. This is just an actual child, and the first thing he goes to is a dressed monkey. And then when it was like this small person in the hoodie running across the street, the first thing he says is, why didn't they stop and why were they walking so weird when they were clearly running? What a weird guy. Oh, Donkey watched the Goblins as well, did he? I'm assuming now he's enlightened. And, of course, living in fear of the Goblins, which apparently are everywhere. It's like the worst Paranormal Activity movie ever made.
Is to know what do you want? What do you want?
You.
Are you saying you? What if I don't want you to have me?
No choice. You're his now. And your husband's a cuck.
This is on.
You fucking heard it.
You belong to him now.
You fucking heard it.
It's on.
I like to believe demons do exist, but they can only inhabit things like that. So they're just confined to a dancing skeleton. And this is how they talk.
It was not.
They escape hell just to end up in a much worse
It was
place.
saying what?
Oh god, he's going. Oh. He really wants to communicate. You've made him mad now. Leave him alone, goddammit. He's fucking sad. He's going through it right now. How is that a demon? What, you can't hear the demon? Oh, he's going in hot now.
No, don't go.
He's fucking Gangnam styling on him now.
I went that far.
He's never gone this far, Jesus Christ! Ah! It's here! Fuck! It's Beelzebub! Turbo mode! No! God, why? Lord, help us! Bob Larson, we need you! Exorcise him! All is lost! No! Fuck! He's whipping and nay-naying right back to hell! Jesus Christ! Oh, God, Lord! Why? Hit it with the water! The holy water! From the sacred mountains! No, not now! He's fucking twerking it now! Good God! What have we done to deserve such hatred? We can beat him though, he's still small. Quick before he gets taller. Let him fall. No! That was our only chance! He's going to become too powerful!
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Just tell us what you fucking want!
You're not welcome. Get out.
Oh my God. It's the demon of throwing that ass in a circle!
In the name of Jesus Christ, we want you out of here.
Jesus Christ is powerless against him! Clearly!
In the name of Jesus Christ, we want you out.
No! You can't beat him! Get your hand away unless you want to lose it!
Oh my God.
Don't be a hero! You're dealing with forces far beyond our comprehension.
You are not wanted here.
So you're making him angry! You can't stop what's started now. If this was posted to TikTok, all of the comments would be from, like, witch talk people saying that this is proof of the occult.
I'm taping it.
Oh, God. We,
Oh my God.
we survived. We got lucky.
Stefan unplugged it.
The demon is powerful, but not more powerful than electricity. Her son can't stop growing. Pretty sure I've seen this, considering it was purple. Yep. What? So... Thanks to the tier 1 Zach and the tier 1 Macho. It's so, like... So, you think it's, like, real or something? Like, it, okay, here, you know what?
Dude,
I'm gonna rub your nose in it. We'll watch some of it.
Therapy.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
They don't fit into his skin anymore.
Holy shit! God damn!
Hello, Lux Army.
In their defense, though, at least they're putting effort into it. Significantly better than the other ones in terms of like production.
A 53-year-old. She says he's been pulling out his hair.
Sounds like Darman.
See his face.
It's
She sent
YouTuber
us this
speak.
video for proof.
Dude, that doesn't make any sense. How do we know he's not just hitting a growth spurt or something?
That's a good point.
This lady would contact us if he was just having a normal growth spurt.
Dude, if this woman's having problems with her son, they should be going to therapy.
Let's just get
This guy's the voice of reason here. He's really nailing down like the standard stuff.
Something seems really wrong here, dude. The windows are all dark. Dude, I don't know if I want to meet
What do
these
you, it's
people. This could
nighttime.
just feel like a
What do you
waste
mean?
of time.
Tommy ran into the woods. He was gone for about 3 days.
Oh,
and
no.
He was called the police. But eventually, one night, he came back into his room through his window.
What a good boy.
The window? Why didn't he come through the front door?
I don't know. He just completely shut
This guy, hey, this guy's making good points. Yeah, why the window? There is a perfectly good door. Jesus Christ!
Dude, we should go. We gotta go now.
Why? You finally turned around. Now you can talk.
Dude, I gotta talk to you.
Heads don't do that, man. And why would he go in through the window? I definitely want to make something like this. I've been inspired. I take back everything I said. I'm gonna send this to Matt. We need to do something like this. But like really extreme. Like I want the like a fucking guy who made Evil Dead or something to do all the practical effects. Oh god. No, not now, Tommy. Please. Christ. Do it in the bathroom. Oh, he's having a wet dream. Oh god! Ah! Holy shit! It's like a Detroit Become Human. He's hacking her! No!
Candace?
Candace is now 9 feet tall as well.
I'm coming in. Hello? Candace? Are you okay?
Yes.
Tommy?
No, it's Chester. We need to get up. It's morning. Oh my god.
My leg's high.
Parker! Parker!
Oh my god, she's gonna start growing!
Candace, what's wrong?
Her leg.
Tommy injected her with HGH?
There's something wrong with her, dude.
Luckily they brought a wheelchair just for this occasion. Surely they'd hear that, right? Hey, look at that! Oh, perfect! Sunglasses on!
Dude, something's breaking.
He's ready!
What? Something's breaking, bro! Dude, go! Go!
The house isn't that big, you should have been there by now.
Dude, what the hell is that thing?
What do you mean, it's Tommy?
Open it!
I'll save you!
Through the window.
No!
So let's try to
Oh, that's
smash
it?
100,000 likes for the next episode to be released. And then
Damn it! This is gonna be some horribly spooky shit. 5 scary ghost videos that'll make you throw your phone. Let's go!
This next video was sent in by a viewer, and it's one of those rare
Thanks,
paranormal
Tina.
stories that's been around on YouTube for a decade. Things get a bit weird.
Hi everyone, my name is Steph.
Thanks,
I
Prime
live in New
Insanity.
York, and I just wanted to do a little bit of an introduction to my channel, Steph's Basement 89. Basically, I think my house is haunted. Which
Oh,
I know
you're
sounds
insane.
weird,
You've
I
lost
still
your
feel
mind.
Kind of. It's mostly in the basement, but
Uh-oh.
right?
Uh-oh. Am I missing something?
Did you or are you f***ing with me?
Someone stand at the doorway.
Uh-oh.
I thought.
Ah!
Almost in the doorway.
Well, tell him to get the fuck out. She's trying to make a vlog.
So can you, as I'm
This shit is actually gonna make me throw my
reporting
phone.
to you,
This is horrifying.
pardon my language, I feel like I just saw someone standing in the doorway, and so did he.
I wasn't a believer until now.
No one, right?
All of this could easily be fake.
No, it couldn't.
But trust me,
She's never done this before.
There's probably
It
a
looks
bone
as
in
if
there.
She's waiting for it to open, or
Or a
she
homeless
thinks there's
man
someone
covered in raw
behind
meat.
it. See, baby, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Until there
You're that
is.
crazy lady.
But now, if you slow down the video, you can see Chris Hansen was waiting in the closet. Thanks to Resub Square and Prime Mikey.
late one Friday night, this happens.
Holy shit! Oh, I gotta throw my phone!
What she catches on camera is absolutely terrifying.
God. Don't even tell me. It's the ghost of Kurt Cobain. He's about to take the sticks and play the song the right way.
Really good at the drums.
No!
So you might have some competition when you get back.
It can't be! It was Corey Taylor!
See it? As Steph pans her camera by the open closet door.
Jesus Christ!
It looks as if an older woman in a white gown is just standing there.
No, it doesn't.
Watching.
Is there people that unironically like watch these things and get scared? Or think they're real or something? Or is it because they're bad?
Did you see it? Without knowing it, El Kubo captures the pale face of a young girl in the door's window.
Jesus Christ!
Right behind him. So did they possibly capture the ghost of the young girl whose remains were
obviously
found on the property?
Man, the boogeyman is getting an earful. Poor guy. Fight him! Beat his ass! Why do you keep pointing at him? Just beat his ass.
The triplet.
His girlfriend's already there. With another man. How did this happen?
Nope.
Cabinet doors have opened on their
God!
own. A chair has fallen over on its side. But most terrifying of all, a face can be seen staring at Cody from the top right corner of a doorway. Cody is shocked when he reviews his footage. To this day, Cody still has no idea what this horrifying face could
Looks
be.
like one of the
So
Skull
what do you
Tulas
think
from Ocarina of Time.
That is. A horrifying face appears to quickly pop up from the edge of a door frame before
No, it's the same guy from the other house.
It happens so fast that only when the clip is slowed down can the face be seen emerging out of thin air. But is it real?
It's the Slender Man! Get the fuck out!
What's the matter?
At least she took the cheese. The ghost can take anything but that cheese.
Then something moves in the dungeon, but I'm not staying to find out what it is.
It was clearly Catherine crawling on all
During the
fours.
experience, she felt, quote, an intense electrical feeling down the right side of my face and head.
What?
Okay, I get it. I'm going.
An intense electric. Who did she find? Static Shock?
I thought that was gonna be like actual beer, not soda.
Maybe it is. Maybe the ghost turned root beer into absinthe.
As she says that's Billy's dinner to someone or something that can't be seen in the video, the silverware on the plate seems to move on its own.
There's Billy's dinner.
Ah! 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 Who the fuck comes all the way out here to do graffiti?
Gettysburg is one of the most haunted in the U.S. I think.
What
it
quantifies most haunted? Like most YouTubers that visit there and pretend that it's scary? Like how do you quantify what would be the most haunted? Because actually, I don't know if you know this, Tiana, but Plant Hall at
Plant
UT
Hall's haunted.
is considered the most haunted, one of the most haunted places in America. And you know what? I've been at Plant Hall way past midnight, and you know what I didn't hear? A fucking thing. Multiple times. You'd think with all of the students there, there'd be at least something from apparently the most haunted fucking place in America.
Basement staircase.
The ghosts in this video are just meth addicts trying to get some sleep and peace. Man, I'm fucking meth addict wouldn't sleep here. broken glass and shit? No way. Like, they still feel pain. Like, they're not just gonna, like, lay down on fucking hot lava. We'll find grass or something.
Ravaged place.
7 gates of hell.
No, that's also another thing in Pennsylvania.
What is it?
There's 7 different gates. And as you get through them, each one is supposed to be worse than the last. If you get through all of them, you get to hell.
Well, what makes them worse? What makes them hard? Is there like an obstacle course you have to run?
No, it's just like mental.
What? So you pass a gate and you're like, oh fuck! Oh, the stress! The spiritual pressure! Oh, let me see. Now I'm interested.
Go up. It'll tell you about the...
Jesus, Sean! Oh.
Have the right to...
You're supposed to go on Halloween, of course.
I can't see a fucking thing. Holy
How are you
shit.
supposed to know what the fuck he's saying if you're skipping through it all?
Because I just want to see him go in the gate. I don't give a fuck what he's
It's a
saying.
2-minute long video. He's not going in the gate.
So how did this even start? How do they know how many...
Oh, that was the kid.
How many, like... I don't understand. So they just saw this gate on the side of the road. They're like, yeah, there's probably 7 of those, and you go right to hell if you go over. Scary people filmed in real life.
Watch it.
No, it sounds fucking terrible, but I like the channel name is just Slapped Ham. What a dumb fucking channel. Click it, I'm in. I changed my mind.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Ham.
However, no list.
Scary man photographed on bus.
It just looks like he's got a grill on.
Was apparently dim to the intergalactic criminal Boris the Animal.
Ah, that's probably who it was.
Fiction film Men in Black. However, it actually turned out to be a fake, edited from this original Twitter post. The man in this photo certainly doesn't look any less dangerous, and another layer of mystery to the original man's identity. Could he also have been an escaped criminal, and why did he look as though he had an extreme
So watch both these guys be in your chat.
If anyone has any information about the creepy man photographed on the bus, we'd love to hear about it in the comments section below.
The actual criminal looked like Tommy Pickles, like with his hair.
Will, along with his friend Brian,
No, God,
Michael Myers!
figure lurking in the woods near his house.
It's a small man standing on a tree stump.
To try and capture some footage of it on his video camera. Surely enough, Bryson soon manages to catch a glimpse of it slowly.
Oh my God, it's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Oh shit.
Yeah.
What was that?
Bigfoot always walks like that.
What was that?
What a supportive dad. Alright, kids, I'll help you out with your YouTube video. Fuck it. I have to wear this?
After the boys had their first encounter with the dark figure, when it stands up and begins walking towards the boys.
Oh my God! Ah!
Scared, Will can be heard calling his dog.
That looks like the Beast Titan.
The boys quickly head back to the safety of the house. I'm with a friend named
Jesus
Kristen,
Christ.
manages to capture yet another side.
He's on a jet ski this time with sunglasses and a fucking hat.
While out jet skiing on a lake, the boys spot something unusual as they approach a wooded area up ahead.
Oh, there he is.
Holy shit! He gets on water skis and chases them.
At first, it's difficult to make out.
What do you mean? I can do that.
With her bizarre head posture and pale...
No, it's an impossible angle, Tiana.
In this photo certainly conjures up images of rape.
Ah!
The young girl who suffers a gruesome demonic possession in the film. What do you think? Is the woman the victim of some sort of...
Do these black bars really even hide someone's identity? Like, if I was in the audience with this black bar over my face, I feel like anyone would recognize me. Same with you, like anyone. His friend's just yelling in the woods.
The YouTuber then spots what
Ah!
a person.
It's an Ewok! Run!
Looks like a monkey.
No, it's an Ewok, Tiana.
Oh my gosh, someone's there, dude.
Hesitantly, he makes his way towards the figure, who now seems to be sitting on some sort of makeshift swing hanging from the tree.
What the fuck?
The figure stands up and begins...
Ah! It's the boss baby!
They're wearing black gloves and a plaid shirt, and appear to have some sort of large mask covering their head. Reluctantly, the YouTuber asks...
Man, Slapped Ham really found the scariest ones.
The person then lunges. If you pause the clip and take a good look at the mask the figure is wearing, you can see that it looks like some sort of creepy baby.
Well, no shit.
Its squinting eyes seem to reveal its sinister...
Yes, if you pause the video, for you astute listeners, you'll notice that it is a baby.
Before we get to that
Let's
#1
do
spot,
it.
take a look at a creepy clip of a man lurking on the side of the road.
No.
Remember to hit that subscribe button.
There it goes.
He really sold that.
You'll be in the loop
And
about
before we get to #1, let's show you a guy that was waiting for a bus.
Just kidding. Click subscribe.
I can't see a fucking
When the
thing.
gets closer, it starts to become apparent that it doesn't seem to have a normal face. It appears to be covered by some sort of strange
It's a
mask
thumb.
that has distorted, lifeless features.
It looks like Kevin from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
As the masked figure shuffles slowly to the driver is heard letting out a mighty scream, and the footage abruptly ends.
Oh, what the f? What do you mean? He just...
This mysterious figure is seen as a teen out to spook passing drivers.
I mean, it could be anyone.
Or were they waiting alongside of the road for a far more malevolent reason?
It looks like the goblin from Gringotts.
If you want more scary videos, then
That was horrifying.
covered. Check out these 2 links right there.
Now, let's see the real photos that I apparently can't explain.
But those videos so scary they should ban TikTok.
Jesus Christ. Like, I understand it makes them money, and a lot of it too, 26 million views, but like, at some point shame has to kick in, right? You would think?
You'd think.
The creature in the photo resembles a
Yeah.
pteranodon, which is a giant flying reptile that existed during the Cretaceous.
I can't explain that.
What is now modern
That looks
North
pretty
America.
real.
#9.
I especially like that Chuck Norris is in the picture over there.
Old lady in nursing home. When this lady moved into a nursing home in the mid-90s, her family took this photo. When it was developed, a figure of a man could be seen in the background. On a closer inspection, the old lady claimed it was her husband.
He's Risa Luigi.
The Cadborosaurus. In 1907, 9 fishermen caught what they claimed to be a Cadborosaurus, a giant sea monster.
No, I can't dispute that one.
North American cryptid named after Cadborough Bay in Canada. The massive and elusive sea serpent has been spotted from Alaska all the way down to Southern California. To this day,
That's
no
not a tree, it's
scientist has
a...
been able to identify the creature in this photo.
It's clearly a Cadborosaurus.
The Solway Spaceman.
Read a book.
This Kodak
just a
verified
naked
that the
man.
image had not been
No,
tampered
that's a
with,
spaceman.
and even put out a reward
He
to
came
anyone
from the
that could prove
cosmos.
Otherwise, the ghost of 3 men and a baby.
These are the
3 Men and a
worst
Baby
fucking
is a
titles ever.
1987 comedy
Holy
film starring
shit.
Ted Danson. In
Jesus
one scene,
Christ.
About an hour into the film, Danson's character is walking across the room. In the background, when the camera pans past the window, a strange figure is standing there. It is said to be the ghost of a young boy who committed suicide in the house many years earlier.
What?
But
No.
What do you think? Does that really look like Ted Danson to you?
Yeah.
Number 4. Man.
Well, let's see.
traveling
Who's
through-
Ted Danson? I don't know.
Oh, it's that guy.
Oh, holy shit, it is that guy.
Look, she's clearly chatting away on a mobile as well.
How do you
What
know
is
that's a
going on?
mobile
Number
phone?
3. Time
Because,
traveling
Tiana, what
to
else
the
would
left
it
in
be?
Chinese
Clearly a
food.
time traveler went
Sticking
back
with
to the
time
Charlie
travel and
Chaplin
their
film
reckless
set.
attitude towards the 4th dimension.
Person.
Ghost of
That's
Freddie
literally just like the
Jackson.
back of the car.
This
Oh,
photo
this
of a
one's
World
real.
War I RAF squadron was taken
Yeah.
in 1919. If you look at the M and in the back row,
Yeah, it's
4
Freddie
pilots
Jackson.
in, you can clearly see an extra ghostly face. All the men photographed that day swear it's the face of Freddie Jackson, a pilot who tragically lost his life in a propeller accident just
Or
days
it's just
earlier.
that guy who moved.
In fact, Jackson's funeral was
No,
held on the morning
no.
this photograph was taken.